Maybe we'll see. Did it work? Um, I think. I think it's. Let's see. Oh, it says I'm live. Can you go to my YouTube? It's Trevolution with the I and the O is the one and a six. Huh? No, there's a second one. Don't go to that one. Like, go to my actual profile. Do you see it? All right. So I gotta. Okay. So let me somehow let me set this up before other people come in. Can I stop this one? So neither of these work. I'm actually on the other. So I can't do a scheduled stream for some reason because it messes it up. However, I need to open this back up here. Not that. I lost my. There it is. Here we are. There I am. Cool. So that's still there. That's still there. Cool. All right. You can still see me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? No, regularly. Get out. Take out the headphones. Take it out. Oh, you said barely? Hold on. How about? Can you hear me now? How about now? Can you hear me? Cool. So somehow I have to share this live. You said barely? How All right. I'm live now on this link. YouTube being weird. Let's see. YouTube. Now Facebook is weird. Hello? There we go. Now I'm gonna go to Instagram, delete the previous one. Cool. I'm I'm live now. This oh my gosh. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. This should not be indicative of how the event's gonna run. I swear. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Huh? How do you know? You did? Oh. My chat is closed. Oh, there it is. Hey, Josh. Sweet. Trying to make sure I got everything on the right screen so I don't misclick on stuff. And I'm posting on Instagram. That's what it is. Yeah. That I am live. Here we go. So it might take a minute before we start popping up. You good, Anna? Are you listening to me or? Okay, cool. Thank you. Anna is my audio person right now, so that everything is good. Um, because I cannot tell. So let's see. And chat moderator. Thanks. Appreciate it. I have a mod, unpaid, as they all are. I wonder, I'm new to this, so I wonder if I can see, put this back here, on my YouTube studio, how many people are in here. Can I see that? Can you see it? Yeah. Can you see how many people are in here? I see three. I see three. Mine says three, so I can look. Okay. So I don't want to like give information and there's not many people talking to me, but I can talk in it. Hi everybody. I'm taking one headphone out because I can hear myself. So I am creating a dodgeball tournament, or I have created a dodgeball tournament. It's still in the process of being done. It's really hard because the holidays. A lot of people aren't responding to my emails, but that's okay because I have half of the event covered. The other half I have to wait until the new year when people are actually, not spending time with their families. So, alrighty, let me see. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give the information on here, and then I'm going to probably edit together all the information for people who aren't watching. That's what I'm probably gonna do. All right, so hope y'all are doing great. Trey, you sound like $1 million from my mic. Really? Oh, so what had happened was I broke my real headphones, and that makes me upset. Wait, give me my big headphones. I may not be able to hear myself, but I wonder if I can talk. One moment. What's up, y'all? I wonder. Wait, it's picking up audio. Can you hear me? Yeah, that's fine. Does it sound any better? How big is the delay? Oh, better? What if you just did was way better? Okay, so um, I won't be able to hear any audio that I play, so I actually might keep this in one ear so that I can hear my audio. So that actually might work a lot better. Now, you guys are my testers again. I'm gonna play a little bit of audio. Let me know if you can hear this. Let me know if y'all heard that when it catches up. You hearing the audio? And you just went full garble. What? I want to take the whole thing off. Hmm. It sounds like your AirPods picking you up and then you covered it under the headset. Interesting. You said what? That's right. Yeah. Sounds good now. What? Interesting. That's so weird. So I think what's happening is my my earbuds are picking up my audio down here, and it actually sounds better. So that's interesting. All right, cool. Cool. All right. So I think more people are starting to join in. I don't care if it's only four people because I need to get information out to people. All right. One more time. This is the last thing I need to check. Can you hear this clip audio? You didn't? Okay. All right. So the video might not work. The audio video might not work, but I just need visuals. As long as you can hear me talk, that's the most important thing, honestly. So that's fine. Not if it's currently playing. Yeah, I figured. That's okay. It was working when this was working, but it's not working anymore, and it was all good, and I'm just upset. But it's okay. It's fine. All right, so welcome to the theater dodgeball tournament, Battle of the Theaters. I'm still workshopping that name. I feel like there could be a better name, but if you guys have any ideas on that, please tell me. So why am I doing this tournament? Um, I want to do it because I feel like there's a lot of tension in the area. I feel like we all need something that we can all do collectively together to bond and connect and to kind of, I guess, find something we can all like talk about, like an event that we can talk about and relate to. I was watching this video by Matt Pat, and he was talking about how, as a society, we don't have something that we all collectively watch together. A lot of like TV shows and movies and events, it's kind of individualized. Um, so like if you watch something on Netflix, you watch something on Hulu or whatever it is, you can get a suggestion of what you would want to watch. And so because of all these individualized, I guess, media stuff, whatever the word is, we're all kind of not talking about the same things, and so we kind of feel more alone about what we're doing because, like, oh, have you seen this show? Probably not, because we're not as a society watching the same stuff. Like, he mentioned like one of the biggest cultural like shows. Um, everyone like knew Friends, or everyone knew like Frasier, or everyone watched Game of Thrones. Like when that big stuff was happening, everybody had something to talk about, and I thought that was interesting. And then I think within the same day, I watched my favorite streamer Ludwig do a dodgeball event. Um, and I'm gonna pull it up here if I can. There I am. Yay! I feel fancy. This is what I was trying to play, but you guys can't hear the audio, so that's okay. That's fine. But yeah, he did a like streamer dodgeball tournament event type of situation, where like people from YouTube, Twitch, uh, Kick, weirdly enough, Facebook, uh, podcast streaming, all that stuff. And he put them like against each other on a dodgeball tournament, and it was like very, very successful. And he had like, yeah, like a lot of people came out to that. A lot of people like, it was very successful. That's what I want to say. And it was something I'm just like, this is actually really, really fun. And then I turned to Anna and I was just like, what if what if we did this? What if the theater area did this? Um, and then that's what I posted on Facebook. I was like, hey, who wants to do this dodgeball tournament? And then everyone just started like commenting and commenting. And I was like, okay, this could actually be a thing. And so I started reaching out to some people for like locations to help out with the event. Jeez, I'm in theater mode. To help out with the dodgeball event, and figuring out like, okay, so what's the money gonna go towards and all that stuff. And so within a couple of days, I got a lot of interest from theaters and people, and I started reaching out to people. And then the holidays hit, and then I stopped getting as much responses, but that's fine. So, how is this going to work? Here's how it's going to work. So, there's probably an easier way to do that. I don't know how it is, but that's okay. Fine. This is the Theater Dodgeball Tournament, and the day that I'm aiming for is February 17th, 2024. Um, why February 17th? Because it's in a really good sweet spot where there's no shows that are happening. They might be in rehearsals, but there's no like actual like show that day. Not that I've seen. I've been looking back and forth on different theaters and like who's doing what and when. Um, and the closest one is that next Saturday, and that's DMT's Avita. And then March, shows start happening. April, May. It's just that whole. Everyone's just too busy. So I think February 17th is the day, and I really don't want to postpone that or change that. Um, that's kind of what I'm going for. There is an entry fee of $10. And the entry fee is $10. Not entry, registered entry fee. So there's going to be 6 people per team. So every person on the team has to pitch in $10. If they can't, then maybe somebody else on the team can spot them. Um, I don't know. As long as the whole team itself pays $60, I'm aiming for between 6 to 8 theaters. Other than more than that, then it just gets a little chaotic. I believe. This is just intuition because I haven't done this before. I want this to be a regular thing, but I haven't done it before. So between 6 to 8, I have 4 right now, waiting to hear back from 2 more. Then that'll be the 6, and then I'll take signups. One person or one group reached out to me today because they were busy over the holidays. So I could have 7, I could have 8. I'm just still waiting to hear, but I have 4 confirmed. Um, and I'm probably going to wait till the new year to get the rest. But yeah, so that'll be that financially. Some theaters will like donate. Anybody can also donate. Also up here, like in this corner right here, is the PayPal to donate money to um, a PayPal I have set up specifically for this tournament. It's my professional theater, a professional email um, that I don't use ever, but I'm using it for this, and I did not connect the PayPal to my bank, to my credit card, to nothing. It's just there because in PayPal you can specifically send money to a charity, which is where the money's going to go to. So I think it's just convenient to do it that way. Also, what is dodgeball? It's very easy, but like, what is dodgeball? Is a team sport in which players on two opposing teams try to throw balls and hit the opponents while avoiding being hit themselves. Um, I think a lot of people have played dodgeball, and if you haven't played dodgeball, you're basically just throwing balls and catching balls. Um, I mentioned this part already. Uh, it's going to raise money for the top 3 winners, theater winners, 3 winning theaters choosing. So of course the first place will get the most money to their charity, and then the other two will get second and third place money to the charity. Safety will come first over content and egos. It's because of the theaters potentially being not intentionally malicious towards each other. But sometimes, your aggression could come out while throwing balls at somebody. Um, I have rules against that. So I have another thing where it's like I'm building it. It's the rule set. of the dodgeball tournament, and I have 6 pages of it right now. I'm gonna make. But how do I sign up? Say you want to do the dodgeball tournament, you want to join one of the teams. You have to reach out to me by this email that is up here. And you have to let me know which theater you want to play for. Because some people might want to be like, let me do like I do show the LTVB and LTN and generic and PCT and all of that, and they put their name through all of them. No, you cannot. You can only pick one theater uh, to play for. This is to avoid duplicates because of how it's going to be chosen, which I'll get to. This is to avoid duplicates, and it is to make sure that everybody gets a chance. Because I don't want people that always do stuff at that theater to also do the tournament. I mean, it might be great if, like, maybe somebody who's on the board at one of the theaters gets to play. That'd be great. But I guess it's not fair. I'm going for fair. I'm going for fair over content. Like I'm saying, like if you've done at least 2 shows at that theater, I say you're qualified to sign up. Unless the only one I'm giving a pass to is UPAC because UPAC just did their inaugural show, and so you can't really have done 2 shows. Uh, so that's what I'm going for there. If you're chosen, you have 40 hours to accept or decline your participation in the tournament. This is just so I can get everything like going because um, I mean I have less than 2 months before the event starts, so I need everything to be smooth. The only thing that the participants have to do is sign up and play and read the rules. That's it. I will handle everything else. I will handle the vendors, the money, the banners, the location, all of that stuff. I will handle all of that. I have half of it done. I'm working on the other half, but I'm not going to get that until the new year probably, which is fine. I'll just have it. I have my stuff I need to do. This is what I said earlier about the participants contributing $10 to the pool, or 60 per team. Theaters can also add money. Hopefully, the players will put a little pressure on the theaters so that they can donate money because the money is just going to charity. Not just, but I'll get to that. So, how the game will run. I kind of stole this from Ludwig, um, because his event ran so well that I wanted to, you know, not steal per se, but little bit of a copy. Because it ran so well. So his is like 15 minutes, and like there's like two like groups of like 3 teams. Um, and this event with 16s in total, I think ran like 4 or 5 hours. But there was so much other stuff that was happening that I think we could cut it down, especially because our matches are only gonna be 10 minutes each, which is why I think 6 to 8 is a good sweet spot, so the event doesn't run too long, so we're not there for like 8 hours. Because you wouldn't think that it runs so long, but there's so much happening between and like getting stuff together that it ends up going pretty long. Um, so how the game is going to run? Games are going to run in 10-minute games. So say LTV and LTN are playing against each other. A 10-minute timer is going to go, and you can play as many games as you can within that 10 minutes. And whoever wins the most amount of games will win that round. Yes. Um, that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I also don't have chat open, so I don't know. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Performance for Brittany Harris' show. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So the performance for the show is at 7. The event is going to be at noon to, no, sorry, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And even so, like the theaters can still resume their stuff. It's just we'll have players that are playing for the theater. So the theater itself doesn't necessarily have to be involved at all. I just need their permission to be like, these people are representing you guys in the tournament. So they don't have to be there. If they want to, they can. Um, I also don't want to compete with taking away their um, their audience. So it's only going from like yeah 11 a.m. to 5. And it'll probably be in Virginia Beach, my location, so it's not too far from Elton. If you want to go straight after that, you could also advertise that, so people just go from the event to the show. Um, but thank you. I didn't see that for Brittany Harris' show. I don't want to mess with Brittany Harris. I love Brittany Harris. She's like one of my favorite people. Did anyone join? um, your friend Sam. It doesn't. Um, solid. Sweet. Um, yes. So, move this over here. And can I move this up? Oh, hello. I lost my chat. It's okay. Oh, there it is. There it is. I'm moving my chat over here. Oh, oh, okay. What? Okay. Sorry. Now I got crazy and started moving stuff everywhere. But that's okay. And cool. All right. Back to this. All right. So every team will play at least twice, if I'm correct. So Jeff Seneca said he'll help me with the seeding of that because he's more of a sports guy than I am, and I don't understand the bracket situation. That's not my thing. So I played enough sports, but I never understood the like the bye week or like I don't know. So Jeff's gonna help me with that. I'm gonna talk to him about that. But yeah, so I'm hoping that every team would play twice. No, not hoping. It will happen. I'll make sure it happens. I'm gonna go through it. So like if like say there's six teams and it's 2-2-2, and then the three move on, and then they play, so they're going twice, which means they might go these people might go three times, and this person's only gone once, so they'll just play together to see who's what the ranking is. So some teams may play three times, even though they're like second to last, and then the last team play twice. But I want to make sure that everyone plays at least twice, because I don't want to like you start at noon, you go first, you lose, and then you're done for the rest of the day. I don't know. I want everyone to be there as long as possible and have fun and connect. I don't want to be a you lose and you're out, goodbye. So yeah. Yes. So a game will go in overtime if both teams are tied at the end of regulation. I love this. So at the end of the 10 minutes, if both teams are like at 3-3, um, then the game's gonna go into overtime, and you play one more game. Um, and there's a rule where you can block a ball with your ball, and you're not out. You just blocked it. But in the overtime, you cannot block the ball at all. If you block the ball, you're out. You're done. Um, and there's a special rule right here. If a game is still running by the end of regulation and the score is within one, the game is allowed to finish, but the game now goes into overtime and must follow overtime rules. Meaning, I think I explained it well, but it's also it might be a little bit confusing. But say like it's within one like 2 and 3, and it's me versus all six of the players at LTN, and the game's ended, not ended, the regulation game has timer has ended, um, but I'm within one. So if I like get all six players out within that like overtime time, then we get that point, and it goes to a tied overtime game. I probably made that more confusing than it needed to be. But yeah, so once that happens, all players who are on the field can continue that game, and you don't reset everybody back in the game. That person by themselves, or like two people, three people, whatever, how many people are in there, have to finish the game out, but you cannot block. But yeah, that's the FAQ. So I did create a bunch of rules as well. That's going to I don't want to put out there because some stuff has to be readjusted because of new information. Um, but like the main rules are kind of the same. So to avoid people targeting people, you cannot hit somebody in the head. If you throw a ball at somebody's head, it does not count as an out, and you get a strike if it looks malicious. Like if it specifically looks like you targeted the person in the head, then it's not gonna count. You get a strike. If you get a second strike, then you're out. I haven't completely thought of the penalty because I think getting them out for that game is fine, and then they can like get into the next game if their team moves on. But they're only allowed one strike before they're out of like the whole tournament. Because we also have alternates. So an alternate can sub in at any time between the start of uh, choosing yeah of the random selection or whatever. The start of the random selection and you're an alternate. Your alternate duties start then, and it doesn't end until the event is over because somebody could get injured, God forbid. And we'd have to have some, we want the event to go on. Then we need somebody to cover. Um, so I put an FAQ as if people have actually been asking me questions, but just questions that I figure people will have. If I'm not chosen as a participant, can I still help? Yes, please help out. Um, Josh has already said he'll help out. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate you. You're the best. Um, thank you, Serenity. So I just saw your message because my chat won't stay open for some reason. Anyways, but yeah, you can. There's a lot of stuff that can help. Josh has graciously offered his services as photographer. Um, I am looking to employ people's for the announcers. I wanted to be one of the announcers, but then I think I'm going to yield that responsibility to three people from Push Comedy Theater. Um, because I feel like there's gonna be too much going on with the event that I can't comfortably sit back and be like, I'm just going to announce, and then something goes wrong and I'm announcing, and so yeah. So I will unfortunately probably be the person walking around, make sure everything's going well, and answering all the questions and stuff like that. But it's fine. Um, I'm also gonna have two refs, two ball getters. I don't know what they're really called, but people that get the balls. Um, three announcers, ball getter, videographer. Because I want some people can't make the events like to watch it, so I want to get it recorded so that people have an opportunity to watch it afterwards. I think that's in progress. I reached out to some, so a lot of them are unavailable, but there's some others that I can reach out to. I thought about streaming it live, but that's a lot, especially for the first time. I know my limit, so I think I'm just gonna get it recorded and then I'll edit it myself, like the highlights and stuff like that, and blah. And then people, like the vendors and stuff like that. People are gonna help out with vendors, just all this extra stuff that I need help. Like if I need like a chain of command. Like if this was a show, I want to be the owner of the theater, and then I have like the producer, the director, the stage manager, and the assistant stage manager. I want to have like my tiers, so that people can go to these people, but if then these people can go to me instead of everyone swarming me. I think that's what I'm going for. I just don't know the sports term for that. Will there be a halftime show? Yes. So people that want to be part of the event, um, what I want to do, because this is kind of a segue into an event that I want to do later on, because this is successful, I have other ideas, but we'll see. Um, the I'm gonna have two dance teams compete against each other. Um, so they'll have however many days of rehearsal that they want to do, because I will not be in charge of that. I'm not sure. I mean, I will be the point of contact, yes, but there'll be two choreographers that will choreograph two teams. You want to be on the team, and then perform at halftime, and then the winner will just get bragging rights, and they'll win by audience cheering. That's a rough idea of it, but I just really love dancing, and I love dancing halftime shows, so that's what I want to do. Um, I mentioned this to some people already. There will also be something else. After the halftime is over, before the start of the second half of the event, the semifinals and the finals, before the semifinals, the people that have been working on the event will be allowed to play a game of dodgeball, a 10-minute game. I'll be part of it. Whoever else will be part of it, I'll talk to them, and then we can like divvy up the teams. I might even do like a random selection that day of like who's on whose team. But I probably already have the 12 people in mind of who's gonna play, and then just like pull out like whose team are you gonna be on. And then we'll play a game. This is to one because I want to play, and two, give the people that have been playing the first half of the events some more breathing time. And yeah, that's those are the two like main ideas. The big question: where is the money going? Currently, this is subject to change. The more that I keep thinking about it, the more it might not be this. So currently, 85% of the money will be spread out between the top three theaters' choice. 10% will go to hired workers, photographer, videographer, reps, etc., and 5% will go to Blue Hat Studios in order to make the flyers, the banners, and the merch. This is subject to change depending on financial needs of the events and how much money is raised. Obviously, this is all just dependent on how much money is raised, because I want the majority of the money to go to charity. That is the goal. I don't care about making money. I need, my company needs money so that I can um, pay my co-workers, my co-founders, Anna and my sibling Dominic. Um, I don't care. I'll be fine. But we also need the money in order to print out all this stuff. Otherwise it'll come out of like our pockets, which I mean also fine. It'll be fine. But I want to make sure everyone gets paid. That's a big thing for me, especially if you're devoting like a good chunk of your Saturday into helping me out. Yeah, I mean people should get paid. And I'm doing percentages again because I don't know how much I'm gonna raise. I have a rough idea of how much money I can get for the event, but you never know. Because all the money that's being put into the like all the money from the oh my gosh, the competitors will go towards charity. That's just straight to charity to make sure there's at least money for charity. Um, and then I'm gonna talk to theaters about if they want to donate, and then that's why there's a PayPal thing up top for people to donate. To see around, there'll be flyers everywhere, and all the information. I'm gonna do as much as I can to raise money, and hopefully other people will as well. All right, my big fear is that people won't. I don't want to say won't help, but like won't. Yeah, basically won't help. Because my ego was big enough that I feel like I could just run this on myself, but that is not reality. So I need as much help as I can get, and I know I can't reach out now because it's holidays. So I'm gonna be doing like a mass type of reach out. I'm gonna need help with people like posting about it and sharing it and all of that stuff. It's gonna be very important. Um, so so yeah, that's all the information that I have right now. I'm gonna go back to this chat here. Um, sorry that my audio was messing up and I had to switch like all this stuff and it was terrible. Um, yeah, because this broke right before, like 5 minutes before this started. and I was so upset. But thank you for bearing with me and for being my ears and my eyes. Do you guys have any questions? I'm very excited. This is something. No, no, no. But genuinely, I know you're joking with me, but I am extremely excited for this. And I know it doesn't sound like it because I don't go on live video for anything. But I thought it'd be easier. And I thought it'd be better. And I'm just anxious. But I'm very excited. It is gonna be. I genuinely believe this is gonna be the biggest event next year. Because I know I can get this set up. I know I can get this done. I know I can get this organized. I know I'm like one of the few people in the area that genuinely like is going to like really try to make this happen. And so I really want the community to come together. We have a lot of talented people in this area. We have a lot of talented people in this area. Hey Sam, saw that. It's right here. It's February 17th is the day. Yes. There's a lot of talented people in the area, and I want people to meet each other. Because there's a lot of people that I'm like, you haven't met this person, you don't know this person, you haven't done a show with this person, and all that stuff. I I love this area, I love this community, and I wanted to create an event where we all could come together. Now, if this goes well, I have two ideas that I want to implement next year. And I got excited. She knows what it is. I have two ideas that I want to implement next year, and then the following year, like I have event. I want to be the events guy right now. That's my goal. The next events that I want to do, and I said no spoilers. Am I not allowed to? Yeah, but I want people to get excited for it too. Like, hey, like all of this happens if we can get this. I'm also really bad at keeping secrets, but it's okay. No, I'm actually really good at it. I'm okay with it. All right. So what I want to do is a Mario Kart tournament. And I'm thinking I can probably possibly get it done at Zyders, like on their like big projection and like in that stadium arena type seating. Um, I think it'd be I think it'd be kind of dope. Like just a massive Mario Kart tournament with all the theaters in the area. That's one, and the other idea I have is a what was my idea? I had another idea. Mario Kart tournament. Oh. Lip sync battles. I want to do the lip sync battles and get that done. Also, that I pitched this idea to Jesse like early this year, and I need to like I need to remind her. So yeah, that's what I want to do. Those are my ideas. That's um that's all the information. Yeah, I hope we all are excited. I hope everyone's excited because I don't think people would actually think this was going to be a thing. I said, hey, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And they're probably like, no way. This is a good idea. This is a good like thing. But like, yeah, Super Smash Bros would also be really fun. I think Anna also said that. Yeah, Super Smash Bros would be absolutely amazing. Um, there's lots of things, but Dodgeball needs to happen first. So it needs to share. It needs to, yeah. So yeah. Follow my YouTube for more info and more lives. 'Cause the next live I'm gonna do is the live of the random selection, so nobody thinks that I am cheating. And that's gonna have way more people watching because they will have signed up, so they need to watch the video. That's how I get like 200 people to watch my stream. All right. Any other questions? I gotta sneeze. Don't say bless you now. I have a better camera. I have a camera. I have a camera. I didn't know where it was. It's somewhere. And then this, I'll have a better. My headphones. Those little set is broke. Anyways, it's fine. All right. I think we're good. I'm probably gonna take this video, edit it, and make it a YouTube video. But yeah. Alrighty then. Well, I'm gonna play around with this a lot more. Because I would love to have like background music. I would love to have my camera set up, my microphone that I don't ever use, my actual microphone. I could hook it up. Like I'm gonna get the whole setup. But that's for next time. Alrighty. See you later, everybody. Streams ending. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Bye. See you.